We doing this? Ayo. Good morning, Momoka Sensei Nation. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye, Momoka Sensei Nation. How's our audio? Oh, goodbye. Goodbye, Momoka Sensei Nation. Okay, let's just do a little. Left, what? Left. Left, right, left. Boing, boing. That's pretty good. Alright, good morning. I don't know if anybody's actually here yet, but let's I guess I gotta turn off my AC. Good morning, Noreen! Hello! You were slightly beat to the punch by one of my teeny tiny kohai from camp who loves Kirby. It's her first time in the stream. Oh, hello! I was just introducing you. Noreen is my friend. Noreen is like our super #1 regular. So I was laughing that you got here before she did. you barely beat the veteran. Oh yeah, daylight savings. Yeah, happy pre-evening. Happy afternoon evening. Everybody in the chat uses she, her pronouns. Alright. This is nice practice. Trying to vastly tone down the adult content and also work on the language for my my Kirby themed videos. I completely forgot that I wanted to try. I like to make Kirby videos, right? But we have a rule on this channel that you really kind of have to be over 18 or older teen, OT as the manga genre goes. Viewer discretion is advised for the content on this channel. But for Kirby stuff, just because, you can't blame kids for clicking on it, I've been trying to be better. But then I made a fucking epic on Monday that I'm still getting out about Kirby. Don't tell me how to be poor. I made a fucking epic. Oh god, no, I can't say that. I guess it's gonna be a work in progress. I made a ding-dang epic. I'm gonna be using Adventure Time slurs, which is a lot more fun. Also, not slurs. I don't say slurs on this channel. Unless they apply to me. But I'm not gonna say any slurs. Because it's Kirby, and Hollow Knight's kind of one thing. Hollow Knight's the only place where we actually have, like, gotten a tiny person in the audience. And I was not expecting that. But with Kirby, it's totally on me if I say something bad. So yeah, I'm gonna work on a Kirby playlist that is ideally pretty much safe for kids. Chinango? Chinango? Mathematical. I know you are, Momoka. I know you are. But I'm trying to imagine. I'm using. I mean, you to be honest, you definitely are. And the older teen, been through things, can probably decide for herself whether the channel is appropriate for her demographic. But I am imagining, because you are so small to me, I am like, just imagine Momoka's in the seat. Imagine Momoka's in the audience. Don't say anything evil. Happy Chinanago. I almost saw a couple of them in Tokyo, which I came back from with bushels and bushels of stories for everyone. I went to Kirby Cafe last week, but I will say, I think my first strike ever against Kirby is that the reservation system, which is a mandatory system for getting into Kirby Cafe for like a proper meal, so it books up like the instant that it goes live, right? So I didn't get a reservation for this trip, but I'm going back to see my friend on New Year's. So I wanted to get a reservation, even if it's just for me. I wasn't sure. But maybe it's because it was the holiday and like the new winter menu was out. But the ding dang site, the Surfshark VPN of a website went and like. I was in there in the first minute and I clicked on a time that I wanted and it said like, that's not gonna work. And then I clicked on another time and it's like, that one's already gone. So it was showing me times that were already gone because people were taking time so quickly. And all I could do was sit and watch as people took all the times, and the whole month of December was booked up in a minute. So I'm hoping it's not as bad in January. I mean, I know it's gonna be a little bit bad, but I'm guessing it's a lot of people wanting to go for the holidays and for the new winter menu that literally just started. But it was bad. Like, it was really bad. I was there on time, and I was clicking times that would have worked for me for like 5 minutes. But it glitched every single time, and I didn't get to keep any of them. So I'm traveling for New Year's and then a couple days. So I will have a second shot at getting a reservation for right after New Year's, but you know, I'm sure a lot of other people are gonna want those times. At least the date that I want, the 3rd, is like a Wednesday, and it's not really New Year's Day anymore, so it's possible I can get a reservation. But yeah, I went in. Yeah, I'd say I still have a couple more shots to get in on this year contract. But I mean, I got in, I got takeout, I went into the gift shop and had a really good time. And I snuck in to order takeout, and I snuck in to ask about vegetarian options for my friend. So I did get pictures, and I got to see the cafe. I know, right? So we are spoilers for Kirby Forgotten Land. So try to forget them as you see them, Momoka, if you haven't played. This is all post-game. This will be just meaningless nonsense to you, mostly, probably, if it's spoilers. Which tends not to stick. Tends not to stick as much as the Castlevania spoilers I got. I literally... I got spoiled on, like, both of the things that happened in the last episode. I got spoiled on a major character getting turned into a vampire, and a major character dying way earlier than I thought they should have, so I was pretty bummed. Dream a little dream for me. This is a distorted hell world. This is a nightmare psychic reality. And it's honestly very aesthetic, so I guess it's kind of fitting that this is like kind of the first Melovania Kirby stream in a way. Yeah, it was, the season has been out for over a month now, and I got spoiled on 2 surprise, like, legacy characters being in it, one of which we were expecting to come eventually, but another being a total surprise, but people just kind of couldn't keep the spoiler in their brains, basically, and that got out, like, immediately. So I was like, okay, I can roll with that, because there was no context given for him being in the show. But then I waited like literally over a month, and the day that I went to watch it, I got spoiled. It was kind of my fault on the first one. I went to look at a scene that I already knew was a spoiler, and then I got the context for what was happening, and it was awful. It was such a spoiler. Yeah. Attack on Titan is canceled on this channel for anti-Semitism reasons. But my co-teacher was talking about, I guess, like the series finale or something with all the kids in class. And it was funny. There was this cute little girl who was like, Netsubare sukimasu. Like, she was trying to say, like, that's too much of a spoiler to him. Like, he was talking about it with some of the boys. And she was like, that's too much of a spoiler. You can't say that. And I had to say that to kids at camp in my own language class. Because all they wanted to talk about week 1 was, dang, this is such a beautiful world. All they wanted to talk about week 1 was the Tears of the Kingdom bosses. They would just cycle these same conversations about Tears of the Kingdom bosses amongst themselves. And I'd only fought one, so I kept having to teach them the word Netsubare in vain, but These kids, they were cute, whatever, but, cute, whatever. Mildly cute, mildly charming. They were at least children, so I'll go easy on them. But, they were just cycling these same conversations about Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. And I got spoiled on, I think, every boss name by that. Okay. So these are the isolated incidents. One annoying thing about postgame is until you beat this, Elfilin is constantly talking about it, which is a little annoying. But I think it's because he has a crush on Claraline at this point. Who I found out is, like, she's a point of contact, which I don't exactly have a direct comparison to in terms of real-world jobs, but she's a point of contact for the leader, which makes me think of, like, an executive assistant and an idol, which are things that I'm probably going to be in my late 20s. I'm often a point of contact and a person who stands around assisting important people. That is often work that I do. Retaliate with Pikmin spoilers. Give them spoilers that come from my own experience. Like, yeah, well, on level 7, they're gonna eat all of your whites. And then they're gonna be like, they're gonna get to that level and be like, wait, your experience is not universal. Damn it. Subtract it. I've weirdly become terrible at this minigame. But, like, that's kind of fine, because then I get to play it more. Yes, because I'm the Idol Master. That is the vision. She keeps me going through my 20s. Yeah, for the next couple of years, I'm either going to be standing around assisting English teachers in elementary and middle schools, or going home to be Kotori Idol Master. It's funny how much when I'm speaking English, I do say Kotori, like the Love Live dub that I make fun of. It's kind of dramatic. God, I used to play this so much at camp this summer. Oh, we got the gold. Oh, that's kind of anticlimactic. Usually you gotta work a good bit for that. That's like the one big achievement from this. I know, they could have gone a lot further with more aquatic enemies. At least in the opinion of the Kirby Water Gang. We're like the Kirby Water level gang, but also the Kirby Ice level gang. The Bling Blipper. The Bling Blipper. That's like a Paper Mario thing they would do when they're no longer allowed to make characters. Instead of like a new character or like a deep cut one, they would be like, it's a bling bling toad, and you'll just have to live with that. Start making them. Well, I was telling my friend